Next one. Next one. Measure of angle 1 is 22 degrees. They have that listed, and then they ask you for the rest. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab angle 8. It's a alternate interior, so it's going to be exactly the same. The next thing I'm going to do is grab angle 3. Angle 1 and angle 3 are complementary, so this is going to be 68. Angle 6 will also be 68 because they're alternate interiors. Then I'm going to grab this angle over here. We have an isosceles triangle, so this will also be 68, making this 22, making this 22, making this 68. Alternate interior angles and complements. Alright. From here, we got to find out one of these two angles. I'm going to go with the 22 plus 22 is 44. And then to get 44 to 180 in a single angle, we need 136. That'll give me this one. Vertical angles will give me 10 as well. And then, of course, 36 plus 44 makes a linear pair to finish that bad boy off. And then at this point, now that I got everything labeled, I can just go through. There's 2, angle 3 is 68, angle 4 is 44, angle 5 is 22, 6 is 68, 7 is 68, 8, where'd that go? Lost it. There it is, 22, 9 is 68, 10 is 163, or 136 rather, 11 is 136, and then 12 is 44. So again, I would do the whole problem and then go back and answer the questions they want. Mark each angle's measure in the figure you observe and observe the symmetry between the various triangles inside. How many triangles do you see? I'm going to go with there are, 8? What is the name of the figure? There's a rectangle. When you look at these triangles, you have these two isosceles triangles right here. They're exactly the same. You've got side, angle, side, making them congruent. You have these two triangles right here. They're also isosceles triangles, and again, side, angle, side will make them congruent. You also have these big boys right here that line up. So there's another set of 2. We got this one up top, and then we have the one on the bottom that lays down with it. They together will make the entire rectangle. And again, how would you make those two congruent? When you got the big side, you've got the alternates making your angles. I mean, however you want to do it. And then you've got the other ones that lay right here. They're going to go up the other side. So I've got 8 triangles that I see. You may see more if you're a champion, but I'm just seeing 8 on this one. We've got 8 through 12. Find the value of x or y in the figures below. This one right here, we've got, looks like it's a rhombus. We've got a quadrilateral, and the diagonals are perpendicular. Since the diagonals are also equal on each side, since they bisect each other, it's got to be a parallelogram. And since they bisect each other perpendicularly, it's got to be a rhombus, which means that 6x minus 37 has to be equal to x minus 2. Add the 37 to both sides, subtract the x from both sides, and I'm going to get 5x is equal to 35, so x is equal to 7. Number 9, this 4x, using alternate interior angles, I can get that 4x over here, and then once it's over here, I can say that 4x plus 3x minus 15 is equal to 90. So 7x is going to be equal to 105, which means x is going to be equal to 15. On my last one, couple of things. The first thing, we've got a rhombus. The second thing, you'll notice the diagonals are all equal. That makes this a square. Once we know this is a square, x is going to be 90 degrees because the diagonals are going to bisect at perpendicular, and that makes y 45. Because since it's a rhombus, you're going to hit that 90, which is your square corner, and you're going to bisect it, making it 45. Last 3, we've got ourselves a rectangle. How fantastic is that? That means that 12 is going to equal 2x minus 3y. And that 24 is going to equal 4x plus 3y. Now you'll notice I wrote them on top of each other. That's for a specific reason. I want to use elimination because the y's will cancel. So I'm going to get 6x is equal to 36. X will be equal to 6. Once I get x equal to 6, I'm going to take this equation right here because y is positive and I don't have to worry about that. So I've got 4 times 6 plus 3y is equal to 24. Subtract that 24 from both sides, because 6 times 4 is 24. And I will get 3y is equal to 0. Don't panic, that just means y is equal to 0. Over here, again, they show us it's a parallelogram by saying that these two corners are the same, these two corners are the same. That means this side and this side are the same. This side and this side are the same. First thing I do is I'm going to grab that 3x equal to 6, and I'm going to get x is equal to 2. The next thing I'm going to do is set these two sides equal to each other right here, and I'm going to replace x with 2. So I've got 2 plus y is equal to 5 times 2 minus y. I'm going to add the y's to both sides, subtract the 2 from both sides, and I will get 2y is equal to 8, so y has to be equal to 4. It's going to look just like that. Looking at number 13, the area of a trapezoid is 30 square inches and its height is 6. List all the possible combinations of integers. So here we go. Area of a trapezoid is 6. Height b1 plus b2 over 2. This is equal to area. So things that I know, I've got 30 is equal to 6 b1 plus b2 over 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to isolate b1 plus b2. Multiply both sides by 2. That gives me 60 is equal to b1 plus b2 times 6. I'll just slap that 6 over on this side. Divide the 6 off, and I will get 10 is equal to b1 plus b2. So when you list these numbers out, all you need are all the numbers that are integers that add up to 10. So 1 and 9 will work, 2 and 8 will work, 3 and 7, 4 and 6. I guess 5 and 5 work. It's, it is a trapezoid, but I would say this makes it a rectangle. So I would throw out 5 and 5 because a more specific name for that shape would be rectangle. I would just list 1, 9, 2, 8, 3, 7, 4, 6, and I would be done there. Next page.